Okay, I'm going to go look at 9, 10, and 11, and then you can pretty much finish on your own, I think. Let me see. Um, 12 is the three that you can put together, and then it's just two questions after that. So, yeah, this will be just 9, 10, and 11. So on number 9, you can see that there's already errors, and what they're asking you to do is remember the can I adopt a cat flowchart that we talked about a few days ago, and this is what it looks like. It says build an app that answers the question. Add code to get numbers. The user inputs for age and money. Use get number instead of get text. Remember, you're dealing with a number string, not a no, not a number string. You're using a number, but not a string variable. So make sure you use a number when you're using a number. So write a Boolean expression inside the if statement that checks if money is equal to 40 and age is over 14. You will need the logic operators. Remember, you can find the ID of the screen element by hovering over it with your mouse. What they're talking about is with that ID thing is when you're actually looking at the code, like I say, a dot button. Well, the dot button's right here. If you notice that, I can't really point to it, but if it says the X and the Y change, but the ID, um, I guess the name stays hovering. So you can also put it over here. This is the money number. This is the money label. This is the age label. This is the age number. And so, and this one's no cat. It's just probably a picture. That's all it is. And that's pretty much it. It's really one, two, three actual handlers that you got to worry about. So they actually said the age 0, money 0. So now what I'm going to do is I need to reset the images each time the adopt um, button is clicked. So that tells the computer to um, set it to that. So now we're going to update the variables. Write the expression below that checks if the okay. So we're going to have to input something. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get variable and put it right there, and I need to call it var a age. If you really want to, you can always copy and paste that prompt, and then we're going to put um, we actually put a value in there because let me move this over a little bit because it looks like it's in the wrong place for one. Um, let me get rid of this. I don't think it is this, so let me take that out. It says update variables here. Well, to update the variable age number, I need to get a number. So I'm going to pull that back in here. And remember, you might have to use the tab key to get it underneath where it's supposed to be. It's supposed to be aligned with that. So now what I'm doing is your ID is get number, and we said it was age number. And I think they just named the variables wrong, but I'm not sure. Go ahead and capital N. Sorry. And see, you see the yellow thing. It's saying it's not totally wrong, but um. Okay, so they get rid of that. I don't know why it's still making. Probably use that. Nope, didn't fix it. Okay, so then I'm going to get another one. It says get number. And see, you sometimes got to work with this thing because it's not always going to show up the way it needs to. You know what? I'm going to change this back because, okay, so I'm going to get age, number, and this should be age. And then I'm going to get money number, and I'm going to put in there money and hope that that fixes it. But I still got some issues here. So what I did was I had the variables up here and I initialized them. Then I come back here, it says reset images. Well, that has to do with the images right here. So update the variables here. So get age number is from age, and money number is from money number. So how do you write expression below that checks if age is over 14 equals 40? So if excuse me. So if age is 14 or over, oh no, is over the 14. So I put this, I said if age is greater than 14, because that's what we're working with, is 14. So there, see, one of them disappeared. If age is 14, oh, you know where I messed up? I'll tell you where. I'll show you why. I know this is one of the ones that's it's a comparison, so I have to get this one right here. But I need to know that we have an and statement. So what I need to do is I'm going to be pulling this in on its own first. Because remember, I have to build the code. And on this side, I have to put one of these, which is the greater than. And that'll be age is greater than 14. And money equals 40. Money is greater than or equal to 40. So I'll put this right here on this side of it. And money is greater than or equal to 40. And that should do it. Now, I'm not sure why this get. Let me see what we got here. Get number. Well, that makes sense, I guess, because get. If you notice, it's actually filling it in for me. I'll just find that, and then this one's another get number. Well, let me see what's going on here. Hold on. Let me delete all that so that we can start over again. So I'm going to get number. So I'm going to grab this and put it right here. And so I have to put some stuff right here. Get number, and the ID is age. And then I need another get number for the money. And let's see, because we got the variables up at the top. Remember to put the semicolon to close off what you're doing to in the sentence. You can even take out some of these lines if you want to. And let's see if it runs. Took away all the stuff. Let's see. So if I punch reset and I run it, I'm going to put that I'm 15 years old and I have $43. And I adopt a cat. Oh, something happened. And put me out to no cat. Not sure why, because I actually met the criteria. If money is greater than or equal to 40 and age is greater than 14, then it should show yes cat, but it's showing no. Let me try something real quick. So let's say I ran it and I put that they were 11 and had $43. So no, okay. So I'm coming up with this warning here. It says the get number ID parameter refers to the ID age that which doesn't exist, which is kind of weird because there's age right there and there's money right there. So let me pause it for a second and check something. Okay, so what I have to remember is when we're pulling in variables, I need to tell the computer that the things that I'm comparing, and I did forget about this, I have to give it the assignment. So this is not get number. I'm getting a number, but I'm not getting a number called age. I'm getting a number called age number. So I can type in age number right there. And I don't know why it's not typing. Age number. And it already has, and it took away the thing, so we're good. And then I need to do the same thing here. Instead of that, I need money number, or I need money because that's what we're comparing. And I got to put a equals, and I call it money number because that's what the ID is when I hover over here. So that's where I get those from. There's still no errors, so I'm gonna finish. I'm gonna run it. Oh, now there's no errors, so I think we're good. I can even go to show blocks if you want, and you can see how that looks. And you can see right here how the blocks are. It looks a lot different, of course, when we do it like this, but just keeping in mind the syntax of the whole thing. So now let me see if the logic works. So I'm 16 years old, and I have $43. And I punch, can I adopt one? It says yes. Now let's reset it, and let me hit it again. Let me run it. I'm going to give it the opposite ones. I'm 12 years old, and I have $40. No. Okay, so it's working, and you can try different scenarios and see how it works. Let me check number 10 real quick. Add two changes to the way the kids were adopted. I'm gonna let you work on that one. See if you can figure it out because they give you a chart, so you're gonna have to do an if statement, and it already has it sitting there. You just got to figure out which is which. And then we got mod practice. Remember, mod is it's returning see if a remainder is there. So if a remainder is there, then it's false. If the none, then it's true. Here's how it works: divide the first number by the second number. So read the code below. Look at the first example. Using each number from the list exactly once, put the mod statement in the first console statement of each set that will result in the same number as the second one. Run the program. Ooh, that's going to be kind of hard. So, yeah, that's not going to be fun. Okay, so what is the example that they said? Put, for example, 11-2. Hold on one second. Okay, so after I looked at it, basically I think what they're doing is telling us to write the statement in the first console and the two numbers in the list. So each number exactly once. So what you would do is you would take the 1 and the 2. That would take that out. Then you could take the 2 and the 3 because we're trying not to use them more than once. 3, and then it said 2 and 4. Basically, what they're doing is dividing it. That's all they're doing. I'm trying to get the last one, so it's 2 and 7. And now let's see what it does. And remember, I'm looking right here. So you might have to put them in some kind of order, but you got it. And then, of course, there's this last piece right here. Just make sure to do these 3. You already have enough skills to do them, so that should be it for using 9. No, excuse me, 10 through 12.